Hello Gemini, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a connection with someone. This could have been a relationship in the past. It could be also a current relationship, but there's a lack of communication. For others of you, this could be someone that you've met and could be a situationship. There's a whole lot of energy there, but someone might not be speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answer that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Now, guys, we have here two cards, very big, huge meaning, fear as well as grief. So for me, some of you know I call these the dark and dreary cards. This is what your person of interest is feeling. It is upsetting. It could be because of the intensity of the emotions here that you are also going through the same thing. It could be that you're also feeling these emotions. We have here sensuality, followed by opening. After that, we have beauty, crossroads, wisdom, justice, rhythms, grief. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, fear. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Gemini, you are someone who is very alluring, very tempting, tantalizing in a way. I feel this attraction, this pull towards you. And sometimes I can't help myself but fantasize about the beauty of you. I want to be with you intimately. And a part of me wants to simply just talk to you. I want to open up to you and tell you what it is that is inside of my heart, inside of my mind. The secrets that I hold deep inside, things that I have not really confessed. But now, things have changed and the way I feel makes me want to do this. I also know that in this connection, I have connected with you and you are so beautiful. You're such a beautiful human being, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Your talents, your personality, your character, your charm. All of this is what I feel that is so unique about you. And you have this way of being one with nature. I like what I see. I see that in this connection, there's this looking glass. And I look into that mirror, and I don't like what I see. I don't like what I've done to you. I don't like who I am. I'm not like you. I can never be like you. I wish I could. You are an inspiration to me. But I broke you, and I hurt you, and I've caused you pain, made you suffer. Right now I'm at a crossroads. I don't know which way to move. Do I go forwards, backwards, left or right? Which way do I go? I don't know. I'm very indecisive. I know I have to make a choice. I know I have to move forward, but I'm stuck. And it's because in the past I have had a lack of wisdom. I have not been wise. I haven't been very clever. I've been clever, but for the wrong reasons, doing stupid things. Whatever we have gone through, I can tell you now that I am wiser. I have definitely learned from my mistakes. I have learned that there are certain things that are beyond my control and that I should keep my distance when I can. I do know that in this connection, there is this sense of urgency for me to change in order for things to change. I am wiser now. I've learnt my lesson. I've learnt from the past mistakes, and I dare not repeat them ever again. But how would you know? There's so much distance between us. You would not be able to see this. I have gained more knowledge about what all this is. And now my mindset has changed. And I want to make things right. I want to do things the right way, because before, all I ever did was take and take. And you just gave willingly. You didn't have an issue with that. The problem is, I know that everything that I have done, it's not good. Almost evil in a way, the things that I did, the way that I treated you, doing things behind your back, having those trust issues, not really keeping my promises. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, and no matter how I disguise myself, something happens, and I always end up thinking about you. You're with me through every beat. Every beat, not just in my heart, but whatever resonates with the universe. It's as if I cannot escape. And I've realized I don't want to escape. Right now, I am grieving. I feel the loss of you. I feel that in this connection, it's hard for me to move on. There's this feeling of remorse, regret, sadness, and melancholy, knowing that everything that has happened, it's been tough. I now feel that I'm losing you, and that the brightness and the power that you once had is just simply fading from my life. My world will be left. I'll be left in darkness. The darkness that'll surround me, it will consume me, and I will be nothing. I'm nothing without you. That light that you shine, I realize now, means a lot. Feeling guilty for what I said and did, and the things that I never did that I should have. The things that I never said, and I should have spoken up. Overall, I feel I am truly unworthy of someone as perfect as you. I feel worthless. Once upon a time, it may have seemed as if I was very confident. I knew it all. I had it all. Now there are a lot of insecurities. There is no confidence. There's a lack of self-esteem. It's hard for me to move on. I find it difficult. The fear that I have right now, I sometimes even get anxiety thinking about you, being nervous, feeling paranoid even. The biggest thing of all is I don't feel that I'm worthy of someone as beautiful and wonderful as you. And because of this feeling that I have, I'm at a crossroads. Yes, I think you do deserve better. Because I don't believe in myself anymore. And I don't think I'm worth much. Especially after assessing who I am, what I've done. I don't like what I've learned. All right. Gemini. I see here we have a situation. Your person of interest was close at some point, but now things have changed and they don't feel good enough. Maybe they're not good enough. Maybe you think that they are, but from their point of view, whatever they have done has been pretty crappy. And because it's been so damn crappy, they feel that you might as well find someone else. Now, Gemini, do you want someone else? I doubt it, because that's why you're here. You want this person. Whatever has happened here, this person now finally is not on cloud 9 anymore. They're kind of like come down. They're not building castles in the sky. They're now very grounded. This person finally is starting to see things in the real way, practical way, logical way. This person was different before. The attitude you might see from this individual right now is very different, I'm sensing, from what it was before. Very different. It's almost as if you don't even recognize this person anymore. And it's because they reevaluated themselves. They're looking at who they are and how crappy they've been. In all honesty, this is how they feel. And they're just thinking, you know what? No, Gemini deserves better. But I know you want something different, Gemini. It's just that whatever has happened in this person's life, the fact that they got the wisdom card, that means before they were in a hermit mode. And when they were in a hermit mode, they were trying to reevaluate. Who am I? Why do I do the things that I do? Finally, they've realized. So, let me know in the comments below if any of that has resonated in any sort of way. Wow, we have a card. Okay. This is the Lover's Path Tarot, and this deck I like to read in the reverse, and I go a little bit back in time when I read this particular deck. So, things were going great in this connection. They were proceeding forward, but then something happened and everything kind of went downhill. This person may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. They may have abandoned you. The communication's hardly there. You never received the closure that you deserved. Let's have a look at why these things happen. What was going on in this person's mind at the time? Hopefully this will provide some of you with some clarity and some guidance. All right. Ace of Staffs. So in the reverse, it does talk about how at that time this person lacked the energy that was required. They did not want to have any sort of growth in this connection. They were not taking any actions. They were not feeling inspired or creative. They were not taking any opportunities that were coming to them. Here it talks about a lack of the masculine or the yang aspects of life. This was a realization that they had that things were very difficult with something new that they had started in this connection, and there was a need to focus, and they were not focused. It was simply a lack of energy, a lack of growth, and no actions. And it was because it was a part of their nature at the time when you both may have been together or when things were starting off even energetically. Sometimes you can have it sounds weird, but I have done readings like this where you have literally had a connection with somebody on an energetic level and you have never even spoken. It's weird. There's some people out there that have this gaze. You guys know about it. It's almost as if someone's making love to you with their eyes, right? It's hot, but it's, wow, it's very intense. And when that happens and then they stop, that is the relationship right there. That is the energy right there. I've had people write to me and I've done readings for people that have literally gone through what they feel is a relationship, but that is an energetic relationship. Has it actually happened? Not in the physical, but it has happened. As weird as that sounds. Because with that, emotions are running high. And with emotions, for me, that is real. All right, 6 of Staffs. This is interesting. Now, this card's really interesting because it talks a lot about how you may thought that you have done a lot. This person thinks you didn't do much in this connection. Now, that's a pretty big statement. This is the situation. The 6 of Staffs, it talks about how this person felt victory was elusive. They had done the work and they felt they deserved the honors. But no one came. Perhaps this was because of a lack of awareness of those around this person. This person had a lack of courage and honor at some point in time. Here they felt triumphant. They felt like a hero or heroine. But nobody recognized them. Here they wanted to enjoy success after much hard work and struggle. But that didn't happen. Why? Because, again, nobody acknowledged them. So it does seem as if, first of all, this person didn't want to really take any action. They didn't want to grow. They didn't want to move forward. But even if they did a little bit, my God, they thought that that was like a million steps. Okay? And in the meantime, it was just one step. But they thought it's a million steps they took. Okay? And they should have been appreciated. This person may have put in some type of time, energy, and effort into this connection, but you need to understand, Gemini, from their point of view, they did a lot. From your point of view, it might have hardly been anything at all. Might not have been a whole lot of effort, but they think it was. And that's where we have the issue, what they think versus what you feel, right? What I'm seeing here, the way the cards are popping up, this was somebody who was trying to be someone that they were not. They were trying to behave in a way where it would maybe make you happy, but there were limitations because it wasn't their true, authentic self. And now, with the first set of cards you just saw, where you have the fear card, that sense of insecurities, right? They feel that they are not worthy of you. Because here, it wasn't make-believe. They just tried, they were trying too hard. They were not being their authentic, genuine self. And the problem is, they really didn't resonate with you. And when they realized this, they understood, you know what? I don't think it's going to work out with Gemini, because Gemini is all the way high up there and I'm down here and I try to achieve these things and it's just not, I don't feel recognized. But even if they did something, they think that they gave you the moon and the stars, right? And yet they didn't. I mean, metaphorically, right? This is a problem. And because of this, your person of interest here may have thought that they deserved that. This is in the past, right? But the current cards that we just had in the beginning, that does show me that this person now feels that you deserve better. And it's because they realized that they did not dedicate the time, energy, and effort that was truly required. All right, let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Ooh, the Emperor. So these are any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. This is really different. I don't think I've ever had this combination. This is so absolutely different from what I usually get. It's refreshing, but it's not very positive, guys. It's not you. It's this person. They're having a lot of struggle here. First of all, there's external influences. This person does get influenced very easily by other people, but it's because they're trying to please. And they may be putting other people's needs ahead of theirs. I'm seeing that in my mind's eye right now. Here we have the Emperor. So you are dealing with somebody who does want to provide. So these are any actions, plans, intentions that this person may have. So we have here, they want to provide. They want to give you a good life, a good materialistic life. They always want to be there to help you, to serve you. Now, the other thing about this card is that this person might be a little dominating. It is an Emperor. Here, it's somebody that may love you the way that they like to love you, but they may not love you the way that you want to be loved. So they'll love you the way that they want to love you, but they may not love you the way that you want to be loved. Their definition of love is different, and that is universal. Everybody has a different definition of love and how one is expressing it. Here, does this person feel committed? Yeah, they do. Do they want you? Yes, they do. But they want you their way. It's their way or the highway. Now, what's interesting here, we also have the Chariot. This person is being pulled in two different directions. Remember the crossroads. They do want to make a choice. What I am seeing, the choice is you, Gemini. They do want to rush, being pulled by desire towards you, feeling that their love and the passion that they're having here is getting out of control. They want to rush to you. Why? Because they see you as the Queen of Wands. You have this ability of seducing. You're very seductive. Everything about you is very sensual. And what I'm seeing here is they feel tempted by you because they do feel that you are somebody that they can relate to. So there are certain things I'm seeing here. There's certain things that you have in terms of your intuition. And this person may feel that you are spiritual in a way. This person may feel that you are intuitive. Out of everyone that they've ever met, you are that one person that actually gets them. You actually know them. You actually understand them. And they like it. Here we also have the 8 of Pentacles. So here it does talk about how your person of interest has taken a step, and they're going to take a step, wanting to be with you because they find you utterly irresistible and they feel that they're very comfortable with you. They're finally starting to think of a plan, make a strategy, do something. How do I get back into Gemini's life? Now remember, this is interesting. In the beginning, the first set of cards, we have here how this person feels very intimidated, right? They don't feel good enough. And now we have this realization that they're being pulled by this desire and they want to work towards it. They want to be with you. And that comes after the wisdom. They gained some wisdom there, didn't they? I can have it all. I don't have to sacrifice. I can just be different. I can be better. Here we have the overall arching theme, 5 of Wands. This definitely talks about, even in this connection, there may have been some struggle, some disagreements. There could have been some arguments. But it also, for me, talks about external people, external forces here that may be causing a problem. Petty jealousies, people that are spreading rumors because of the fact that they are jealous. Here we have somebody who is the Emperor. So we're dealing with somebody here who has leader kind of qualities. Even if they, in all honesty, even if they don't have a job, that characteristic, that trait is still inside of a person, right? So I do see here somebody that has that sort of a vibe of the Emperor. People here are jealous and they are not. They're not saying good things. But the type of jealous, like I am actually seeing people that are jealous. I'm not seeing people that care about you and that are giving you the right advice. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm actually seeing people who are jealous. And this could be from this person's side or from your side, or it could be people that are mutual. They mutually know the both of you. But there are some type of external forces here that are causing disruptions, problems, struggles. Okay, let's move forward. I have here Archangel answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. Ooh, first card the strongest we have here, no. And then we have yes. Okay, and then we have not the right time. Followed by big happy changes. That's really nice. That's good. After that, we have here look for a sign. A year from now. So we do have a timeline. Don't stop. And we have beautiful card under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. The situation will improve. Yeah, sometimes it comes out weird, these cards. So I am seeing no. Right now is not the right time. And then we have yes, it's not the right time. So I am seeing the main message here is it's not the right time. Some of you may have thought that many things have changed. It's time to move forward. But they are saying right now it's not the right time. And these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Right now is not the right time. But eventually, Gemini, there are going to be big, happy changes. So there's going to be changes. They're going to be big and you're going to be happy about it. Here we do have look for a sign. And here with the bolt of lightning, I do see coming from yes. So yes, do look for a sign. Now this does not mean that you go out looking for signs. Like when it says look for a sign, it doesn't actually say, don't be suspicious at every single thing, please. People call, sometimes it's literally people hacking into your phones, calling with your number, but you think it's somebody else maybe calling you. All this weird stuff happens, and no, it's not your person of interest. So let's not overlook, okay? And let's not assume. The way to do this is to let things come to you. So for example, if you're driving and if you see a billboard, if you see a sign on the side, and if it catches your eye, that's the sign. If you're hearing the radio and if there are certain lyrics or certain words that specifically speak to your heart, that is the message for you. If a stranger, because this has happened to me, it's so weird, a stranger comes up and says something to you and it means something specific, then you know that that is meant for you. So if you see like signs and synchronicities, it's good to understand it, but you will know instinctively when it's meant for you. So let it come to you. Don't go out looking for it. Here we do have, yes, there's going to be big happy changes, but the timing is quite some time from now, a year from now. Now remember, this person is going through a lot as well, right? There's going to be a lot of changes. They have to be a bit more positive. They have to have a bit more of that courage, right? They're feeling very intimidated. All of that kind of stuff takes time. It's not an on-off switch. It will take some time. So that's why your person of interest will literally take from now until the next year. If this card came out last year, please don't shoot the messenger, metaphorically speaking. This deck only goes up to a year from now. It doesn't go up to like 3 years or 5 years. I wish that it did. It would make life easier for me. But it does just go up to a year from now. So this does show me that eventually things are going to work out, but it is going to take time. For some of you, it's not necessary that you wait around for this person. If you think that your life has been on hold for a very long time and you just can't be bothered anymore, then it's okay. There are different fates and destinies written for you by God, assigned and signed by God, signed off by God, like an application. And we have the angels, we have the celestial beings that have made all this for you. Be that squirrel. You're on that tree, your existence. Hop on from one branch to the other. Whatever decisions you make right now, it will impact your future. What I'm reading right now is the outcome if you basically don't do much anyway. But if you decide to make a difference, then the outcome will be different as well. And it's okay, because you still have an outcome. So even if you don't want to be with this person, if you feel it's too much, then that is perfectly fine. Because there is a storyline for you. And at the end of that storyline, it is still the same thing. There's going to be big, happy changes. So it's okay. We also have here, don't stop. And this is a very positive card for me. Don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing. We also have here, the situation will improve. The situation will improve. So it's a pretty crappy situation right now for some of you. But the situation is going to get better as time goes by. This is because people are going to be transitioning. They're going to be healing. Some truths are going to be discovered. Maybe those people that are talking bad, right? Certain things are going to happen. They're going to change. And whatever the changes are going to be, it does seem that it's going to be in your favor. Okay? Gemini, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read the comments, guys, as much as I can, and I try to reply as much as I can. Feel free to share your stories. I do read them. And I sometimes use this content as well as, when I do my readings to create information and to create those videos that I do on my other channel, Asnointia Audio. And the link is also below. On that channel, which is absolutely free to watch, you'll see that I have videos there on relationship-related advice, past life and spiritual connections and other related things like that. And I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies, how to recognize and remove such things from your life. So the most recent one I have is related to letting go and moving on in relationships, romantic relationships, how to do that. Why should we do that? The reason why I created it is because a lot of people that I have done readings for, and even here in the comments below, many people struggle with that. It's never easy. That's probably the hardest thing in any connection on planet Earth, is letting go and moving on. So I do go a little bit into details about that. Please do have a look if some of you feel that it'll be a little helpful. That's the reason why I created it. Now, also for those of you who are curious, do I do love readings? Yes, I do. And you can go to my website. The link is below. My website is www.asnointia.com. Go to the rates and packages section and I will provide you with a reading. Now, the first reading you'll probably see there, one of them is a past life and spiritual connection. So I do those type of things. Please keep in mind to read the description before you place an order. Not all readings that I do that are past lives are situated in the past. Some have actually been in the future, which is not easy for me because sometimes I don't even know what I'm looking at and how to describe the darn thing. But they're very interesting. I could tell you those are like anomalies, okay? It's very rare that I even get that, but I'm just letting you guys know, just a heads up. Do I do love readings? Yes. I have right now a PDF plus an audio that I give to you. So it's a lot of detailed information I provide to you regarding this person, your person of interest. And I do have one on negative energies, the chakra checkup. So I do have the ability of channeling and having a look remotely. What it is that is around you in your home, the negative energies. What do you have? How many do you have? What types do you have around your aura and inside of your body? So I look at the top three. Those three things are very big for me because these things are in the home. They are hovering around us and they are inside our bodies, which is our chakra centers. What am I talking about? Entities such as demons, jinns, evil spirits, that's the kind of stuff, creepy stuff. Now, I also have, you'll see some self-help guides. Okay, so those are on different topics, but it is also to help you get rid of negative energies from your life. Now, the chakra checkup, I do provide you with a personalized reading and I tell you what you have, how many you have, and I teach you how to get rid of them. And of course, like I said, the self-help guides, different types that I have there, they also help you get rid of them, but it's for different scenarios. So just read through it, guys, and hopefully you'll find some that are helpful. Also, if, in case you feel in your home there's any type of negative energy, or if you feel someone's done black magic on you, that sort of stuff, the stuff that I do here, it actually does help you get rid of all of that as well. All right, guys. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Please do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I hope to hear from you guys soon. You take care, stay safe, and please do like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all again. Bye now.